Alright folks, out on Price Road again. I'm going to go for a ride today. Here's the Copper Basin Railway tracks. Up there is North and South Butte. North being to your left. Dust in the air. Gunfire. Target shooting. The sound of side-by-sides. This is Price Road. Those mountains you see over there are where the actual Box Canyon is. We're going to go in the area that skirts between Highway 79 and those mountains. It's been a few years since I've been up there. There's a maze of trails, some cool stuff. We're going to go up there and check it out. Primarily because I haven't been there in a while. Secondarily because I watched a video on a channel called Abandoned and Lost. I'll link to it below, where they check out an old abandoned trailer up here, and it took me a minute to figure out where they were at, and then I realized that I think the last time I was there were actually people living there and a couple of vehicles. So I didn't go near it, but it looks like that's been abandoned. A couple of shacks and stuff. I just want to go check it out. I always like to check out old abandoned stuff and just, kind of refresh my memory of those trails. So let's get to it. Packing up the machine. I almost forgot the coffee. Narrowly avoided that accident. I'm such a pack rat. Look at all this crap. I don't need half of this stuff. I've got the room, so why not? I came across this, I think it was 2019 or something like that. I haven't been up here in this machine, and I bought that machine in 2020, so I think 2019. But I came across this then, thought it was cool, and was hoping I could find it again today, and here it is. It looks like an old well pump. It's the, I don't know what the proper term would be, kind of like the pumps you see for oil wells. But you can see the old windmill, the old aero motor, still there, but no longer functioning. Like many of these, replaced with solar power. And the old windmill is over here. Shot full of bullet holes, of course. We're just across the ridge from, I think it's the National Guard Armory and Highway 79. So we're not too far from civilization. You can hear the cattle down there. But yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to find this again. I wanted to take a video of it. It's pretty cool. It's not nearly as lush as it was the last time I was here. Desert-wise speaking. Jensen. Yeah, I love stuff like this. It's really cool. Gotta wonder how long this has been here, and all the stuff it's seen come and go. But it's served its purpose, and now it's in retirement. Let's see what we can find next. Check this out. It still spins. If I can get it up there one-handed. It's pretty heavy. I can't do that. So anyway. So after all these years, it could probably still do the job. The trail comes up the wash here, and it goes right next to this ridge, and the water has undercut the bank pretty significantly. There's actually a trail a few feet in from the top up here, so if you miss that curve, you're going for a ride. But check this out. Looks like the rocks have fallen. I don't know, there's erosion around them, so it's not been real recently, but yeah, this is all going to come down eventually. Some holes there. Wonder what lives in that. Obviously there's some birds up in there. Alien landscapes in the desert. How come I don't ever find gold nuggets hanging out of one of these? And that's the side by side if you want to sense a scale. Okay, so I'm batting 1,000 today with finding things that I wanted to find. There's this little butte that's way up above the surrounding desert. I don't know if you can see it over there, but you may see some gleaming cars. That's Highway 79, and the row of silver buildings, I believe, is the National Guard Armory. So I got up on these rocks here. It's a pretty cool place, nice view. I came up here because I'm pretty sure there used to be a bunch of plaques up here, memorial plaques, and right now I'm not finding those. So I don't know if they were taken down or removed or what, but again, over there's North and South Butte. Those ridged mountains you see in the distance are where Box Canyon would be. That peak way back there is somewhere around Picasso, Newman Peak. Few people that know the area. And just over my side by side, if you can see it, which you probably can on camera, you'll see the Superstitions peeking up in the distance. We can see if we can find those plaques. Well, that's interesting. I mean, you can see the path here that somebody's cleared out and made. And when we get down here, you can see there's some stonework. I mean, that's not natural at all, obviously. A couple little circles here. But I can't find any of the memorials. I know there were at least like 4 or 5 that were here last time I was here. Anyway, let's press on to the next spot. Taking a little bit of a break here. Getting close to those mountains. Box Canyon will be over on the other side of that ridge somewhere. But I want to stop. I do love a good pork rind. Well, I literally went 50 yards up the trail and saw this sign up here for an abandoned mine to stay out of. So let's go look at it. Some quartz on the ground. Yeah, there's a shaft. Oops. Oh, I can see why they closed that one off. All 2 feet of it. I mean, surely there was more than that here. But then again, it's the government, so. They're not afraid to waste money. That's got to be collapsed. I mean, why would you even fence that off? That's crazy. At least I hope. I don't know. Like I said, the government sense has nothing to do with it, generally speaking. Anyway, let's get back to the side by side and head on. Oh, hold on. Let me show you this piece of rock. That's pretty cool. Look at that. The mineral history of Arizona. This is one of the things I wanted to show you. I knew it was over here. Maps show there to be several shafts around here. And I don't know if it comes out in the background there. You can see waste rock piles, 2-track trails that run up and down stuff. And my maps do not show a name for this mine, or these mines I should say, but there's some concrete stuff, some infrastructure here. I don't know if these are used to store ore or water or what. There looks to be quite a bit of, easy for me to say. Looks to have been quite a bit of activity around here. And again, roads in every direction. There's a water tank way up there, side by side on its way down here. It's kind of an interesting looking rock formation over there. It's pretty cool. Lots of stuff. We're gonna head that way. Once I check that off the list, maybe we'll come back and explore more of this. Well, this is one of the things I wanted to check out today. As I mentioned, another YouTube channel had done a video on this recently. I don't know if I knew this was here or not. We got the trailer. We got roads and stuff just going everywhere. So I'm not sure if I knew this was here. Pays to take every trail. But I think, man, this sucks. I think that is a Chevy Love. I'm not sure though. Maybe an Isuzu, which kind of the same thing a little. I'd like to have one of these in good shape. Brake shoe. Hopefully there's no tweakers in here. It's kind of sad. Like I said, I'd like to have that. Oh, here we go. Here's a Ventag Nissan. Boy, I was nowhere near right. So pretty cool, huh? Hopefully there's no CVT training in it. Old bikes. What is that? Just saw something move over there. I don't know how much I'm going to go inside. They just did a video where they were all around inside it, so the soldier. Some stuff scattered around here. Beautiful scenery here. We got some more buildings over there we'll try and check out in a minute. Oh, there's the VHS player. I think I used to have one of those. And by that I mean the exact model. I definitely had one. Or 5 or 7. What kind of bike we got here? Oh wow, giant. Somebody might want that. There's a couple of other things over here I'm going to try and explore if I can get to them. And I think I can. Okay, so now we're over at this other trailer. Right up there is where we were. I'm going to come check this out. You got, is that a porta potty? Anyway, this looks to be the top of a RV or travel trailer that's no longer attached. So let's go see what we got here. It's kind of collapsed. I wonder what this was. I mean, maybe it was a mining claim and everybody was working these. There's a bunch of shafts around here you can see on the side of the hill. Looks like the toilet. It's nice and clean too. So I don't know if that just played out and everybody left or what the deal is, because it does look like there are a couple spots around where maybe there were more travel trailers or something parked and now they're gone. Something like that trailer up there probably wouldn't worth dragging out of here if this was given up on or abandoned. So they just left it in the desert to rot, I guess. Watch out for snakes. I don't think it's warm enough for snakes, but definitely warm enough for nails. And bees. Stay on the joist. Looks like they maybe had a cat. Thought something just touched my head. Oh, it did. It was a wire. Is that a painting over there? I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Hopefully this will hold me up. Well, the cows have been in here. Man, this is kind of sketchy out here. Oh, it's wallpaper. That is some pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool wallpaper. Huh. Hantavirus. Yeah, anyway. This must be the sunroom. Where it is now. Yeah. Okay, well, let me get out of here. So I was looking around to see if I could figure out what went with the rest of this. It says Krager Coach on the front of that. And I realized that this actually wasn't a porta potty. It's probably the bathroom that was in this RV, or well, it's probably an RV, obviously. So I was looking around trying to figure out what they did with the rest of it. And the stuff scattered all up and down the wash. I mean, there always is. I don't know if there's enough to represent all of that. But I went back up and looked at the house, thinking maybe they'd use part of it to build that, but it didn't look that way. So if that is an actual RV, where is the chassis? There's the brick with the... What's that say? Empire DF OF? Well, anyway, we've got one more thing to check out, if I can get up to it. So now we're up at the third structure. There's the original trailer across the way. I don't think we can see the other one. It's right down there. So there's this third one up here, and the road up to this one's a little more sketchy. I mean, it's completely doable, but it doesn't really seem like something somebody would drive to every day, like with a vehicle, unless they're pretty hardcore. I saw a bee there, that's why I'm being cautious. So step across, hopefully I don't piss him off. So plastic electrical boxes. Nice carpet. Black mold. Just the weeks. So it does appear as though this was a residence. There was a toilet. That area around that whatever box, maybe a breaker box or something. Doesn't look, it's very low for a breaker box, so I don't know if that's what it was, but it's real dark, like it had burnt. But yeah, I guess there was somebody in this. You're certainly not going to get up here in your Tercel wagon. But I'm looking around here at all the, I think I've said it a couple times now, there's shafts and stuff all over the place. I'm a little surprised that I missed this, because I've been up here at least one time before on that road over there. It's very, certainly likely that it was posted, and at that point I probably just dismissed it, can't go over there. But I certainly don't remember this much stuff being over here. Obviously there is. And it doesn't look like anything super new. Yep, the toilet's done. My cousin was here, it looks like. Sunburn spray. See if I can get around. There's a nail, almost stepped on it. The mattress. So yeah, a little tiny trailer. Yeah, so I wonder if this was just posted last time. There's a bunch of nails. Make sure I don't drive over that. It's probably what happened. Yeah, this is a pretty cool area. You can see in the distance there, looking back over towards Phoenix, Green Valley, that area. In fact, I believe that might be Florence right there. We're going to head that way. All these roads and trails around here are something I do definitely want to check out. From what I've seen here, my interest is piqued in this little area. I'm kind of glad that Abandoned and Lost came up here and made that video, because I never would have come back over here probably if it weren't for that. So if you're watching this, thanks guys. But we're going to head on. One of the shafts. Okay, we're probably a good hour and a half past where we were at the trailer doing the exploration. Had to work my way around a mine that took longer than expected. And I stopped to eat some dinner, but this is probably the last thing I'm going to show you in this video. This is the Cottonwood Canyon petroglyph site. And you see the side by side, that's Cottonwood Canyon Road. Unfortunately, you can't come up Cottonwood Canyon Road because it's gated and locked. So you have to come up, I think it's Freeman Road, or wow, what's the name? Sandman Road, and come around. And that takes a pretty good four-wheel drive vehicle to do. But there's a complete display here with a couple of little panels to explain the site. Let you look at that one. You know, pause if you want to read it. One more behind me. Hopefully you can read that. I apologize if you can't. And I apologize for the wind. And I apologize for everything else that's shitty about this. But so I'm going to take you down here. I'll pick you up back down there. Down here closer to the bottom of the wash. One more sign down here. Right. Now let me again see if I can make my way down. Let's see. You know what, I'm going to pause you for a second. Let me get down in the wash. So here we are down in the bottom, and I hope this all comes out well on camera. But you can see this whole, basically this whole section of wash is covered in rock art. I hope you can hear me for the wind. Don't see any up there. But trust me, it's here. It's pretty extensive too. I don't see any right there. Oh, there's some more up here. If I can get you up there without, I mean, obviously you don't ever want to touch this stuff. So. Some more there. Right there, some on that rock. Let's see if I can get up here. There's a lot on that one. I don't know if you can see it right there. Bear with me just a second. Here we go. And again, lots more right here. This one has a lot on it. So that's it. So, I mean, there's probably a lot more up and down through here. Let me get down. And oh, there's even some right there. Jeez, was I climbing on that? I hope not. Doesn't look like there's any there, but there's some right there. Gosh. I hope I didn't climb on some. I don't want to deface it. I don't see any there, so yeah, I didn't realize it was down this low. I think that may be it for all of it. It's easy to get to. I can't see anything. Well, there's some up there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera. But all up and down this section of wash, you can bet there's a lot more probably up and down the hillsides that I haven't seen or we don't know about. But yeah, Cottonwood Canyon petroglyph site. If you can get to it, you will need a high clearance 4-wheel drive to get to it. It's certainly a cool thing to come check out. I think once upon a time this wash may have been a one of the hardcore Jeep trails, but has since been closed off, and that's if that's the case, then that's well before my time in Arizona. So, but I believe someone told me that. Yeah, if you look at this hillside, a lot of those rocks that lend themselves to the art up and down, you can bet there's a lot more up there. Yeah, if you get a chance, come check it out. I think that's probably all we're doing today on this video. I thank you for watching my low quality, low production value videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Okay, so I lied to you. There is one more thing I'm going to show you today. And that's this old alleged stagecoach stop. We're up on the north side of Box Canyon, up maybe a mile down there. We would run into the actual Box Canyon. So that's where this is situated at. As you can see, it's not in real good shape these days. There's the sign. In fact, it's deteriorated quite a bit in the last couple of years since I first saw it. Adobe construction. Little fireplace it looks to be. I think I read somewhere at one point something disputing the notion that this is actually a stagecoach stop, but I wasn't able to go find that again. But local lore has it that this is an old stagecoach stop, so we'll call it that for now. You can hear a couple of bikes coming up through Box Canyon here. Here's the old well. I presume that's a well. This old metal work. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. This is a popular stop. In fact, these guys are probably going to stop here, so I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. Thank you for watching.